I found a clip of an old interview that I did with you.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. And all I wanted to do was talk to you about SummerSlam and your match with
That's
Cody.
right, yeah.
And then we did talk about the movie, but you told me that match was absolutely, positively terrifying. We're talking about SummerSlam 2015.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, I wouldn't recommend to anybody to have their first match at a premium live event in fucking Brooklyn. Okay, 'cause they're like, hey, listen, this crowd is not. This crowd is not going to be the easiest. And the one thing that you can't mentally prepare for, first of all, I came out, I was so nervous that I forgot to get in the ring. If you go back and watch the match, like Cody was like, you forgot to get in the ring because he was going to powder out and, do all that stuff. But yeah, that whole sequence, first of all, I went and I trained with Cody and,
how long did you train for?
I went on a loop with them. They were on Vancouver Island. So I went to that show and then they were in Vancouver the next day. And then Cody and I had a dinner that night with Brandy and my wife Cass. And then I went down to Everett with them again. And that's when we did the the run-in where he face washes me. And then I come into the ring. And, just even that was, I was the, guest hoster thing at Raw.
Yeah.
So I had to sit in the crowd for the entire show. And this didn't happen until hour 3. And, we had practiced this and the agent that we had was the Road Dogg. Awesome guy. And I was like, yeah, okay, Cody's going to face wash me. And then I want to jump up onto the apron and then sort of like not springboard, but just like whip myself over the ropes into the ring. And Road Dogg was like, no, you can't. You got to slide under the bottom rope. And I'm like, I don't want to slide under the bottom rope. I want this to be dynamic. Like I want to jump up onto the apron.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, but just so you know, if you miss and you stumble, there will be no match at SummerSlam because you will have lost the fans forever, right? They want to hate you. They don't want to like you. Okay? You're just some actor that's taking away a spot. So it's like, you're welcome to jump, but if you miss. And so about an hour and a half into the show, I realized, oh my God, we've practiced this a bunch, but I was practicing it in shorts and now I'm wearing dress pants. Like, am I going to be able to do this? So, there's probably someone saw me walking around the back of that arena, like jumping in my dress pants to make sure that they weren't going to rip. And then, once I got into the match, it was good, but we decided that we were going to start the match off with Cody springboarding into the ring and then me springboarding as well. And sort of, he's like, oh my God, holy smokes.
Yeah.
And I was terrified of messing up the springboard. Like I practiced it 100 times, but I even said to him right before the match, I go, do we have to start with the springboard? And he was very, very accommodating and like really just kind of like let me do what I want. But he goes, yeah, we've got to do the springboard.